turn. No. I'm sorry. Let's find what SHALAM. Oh yeah, right. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat. Kodash. Hayah. Shamka. Yahweh. Malakapa. Haba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'aratiza. Kawal. Hayah. Bashamayim. Nafananawa. Nakam. Kal Yawam. Wasalakinawa. Kabawasinawa. Kasalakinawa. Kabawasinawa. Wala'ah. Tabi'ainawa. Wanasaya one. Abal. Hawashinawa. Mayan. Right. Hayah. Nakam. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Wahapapara. I will love you. Amen. And in the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debt. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. And the prayer of the Hakat is the power. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Baba Kashar. The thunder Nawa. Hakat. Lawapa'ah. Kal Makalah. Kal Madawa. Hakat. Latahar. Hamatazarayim. Hakat. Lahakuyam. Hamafiyam. Hakat. Awakal Waf. Hatama Allah. Nagarashun. Ba'ashem Yahawashi. For water. Amen. And in the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahawashi, please give us the power, the power to heal, all manner of sickness, and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out, in the name of Yahawashi. Thank you, so be it. And the blessings. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahawashi. Wa Mayaka'ala. Wa Alahayim. Matah Zabiya'ah. Ala-wap Yahanna. Ha Alawapim. Ha Saranyim. Ha Kutazayayim. Ha Kayayim. Wa Akwafim. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Water. Amen. And in the English, bless you, Yahweh. And Yahawashi. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yahanna. The generals. The captain. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahawashi. Thank you. So be it. Psalm 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah Ayanya. Al-Hahayim. Ma'ayan. Yaba'ah. Isaiah. Ma'ayim. Yahweh. Aisha. Shemayim. Wa'aratiza. Al-Yathan. Lamawat. Nagamka. Al-Yanawam. Shamaka. Hanala'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayashun. Shawamar. Yasha'Allah. Yahweh. Shamaka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Al-Yad. Yam Yamka. Yawamam. Yahashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ayakayaka.
Okay, second, sorry.
La'ayakayaka.
La'ayakayaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yashamak.
Yashamak.
Mahakarai.
Makau right.
Yashamak.
Yashamak.
Afnapashka.
Afnapashka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yashamak.
Yashamak.
Taza Afka.
Taza Afka.
Waba'aka.
Waba'aka.
Ma'aifa.
Ma'aifa.
I'm alone.
I will love.
Oh man.
Oh man. And in the English, I will lift up my eyes.
I will lift up my eyes
unto the hills.
Unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot.
He will not suffer thy foot
to be moved.
To be moved.
Slakia. He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold. He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is the shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is the shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
From all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Fakarash.
Al-Fakarash.
Wa-Fashakwat.
Al-Fashakwat.
Ka-Yahanna.
Ka-Yahanna.
Al-Awabyaka.
Awabyaka.
Yahama Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Al-Makar.
Al-Amakar. Yamwa. Sawada.
Where your eye to the wall.
Where your eye to the wall.
Out to the Apuwamka.
Out to the Apuwamka.
Amawa. Lakawa.
Wanyakakidum.
Magawa.
Magaya.
Wala
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha Allah. Awada. Kaya. Now I to the wall.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Al-Yakar. Bariyaf.
Yakarafwa.
Ahaliyad.
I the one. Wa Yashama
Alayam. Mawa Abba.
Wa Hagarian. Babal. Wa I'm a one. Wa I'm a lot. Palishah. I'm Yashabia.
Tazawar. Gum Ashawar.
Lanawa. Imam. Hayawa. Zarwai.
Labanya. Salah.
I-Shalaham.
Kamadian.
Kayasara. Kayabian. Banakar. Kayashwan. Nasha Madwa. Bayandara. Hayawa. The man. La-Adama. Shayadamwa. Nada Yabmawa. Kairab. Wakata Zalmanai. Kala Sayakamwa. Allah Haya. Shayatamwa. Kagagala. Kakwash. Lapanya Rakwa. Tharadapma. Basa Iraka. Wabasa. Wapafka. Sabalaham. Mala'a. Panyaham. Kwalawan. Wayabashka. Shamka. Yahawa. Yabashwa. Wayabala. Wayabalawa.
Wayaba'awa. Eye.
Wayakapawa. Wayabadwa. Wayadawa. Kaya Shamka.
Yahawa. Labadka.
I the one.
Alcohol Aratiza.
Oh man.
And in the English, I will keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace,
And hold not thy peace.
and be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo,
thine
enemies make a tumult,
thine enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up their head.
have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and have consulted against thy hidden
and
ones.
have consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off and
And
be the nation,
and let us cut them off,
that the name of Israel
in the name of Israel,
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in remembrance.
For they are consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They
thee.
are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of
The
Edom
tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites,
of Moab
of Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Gabal and Ammon
Gabal and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the
the
Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher also was joined with them.
I shall also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kison,
at the brook of Kison,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like Oreb,
and like Zayeb.
and like Zayeb.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes as the bar,
all their princes as the bar,
and as Zalmunah,
and as Zalmunah,
who said,
who said,
Let us take to ourselves
Let us take to ourselves
the houses of God in possession.
the house of God in possession.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as a fire burning for wood,
as the fire burning for wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them with thy tempest,
and make them afraid with thy
and
storm,
make them afraid of thy storm,
and fill their faces with shame,
and fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh.
that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded
Let them be confounded
and troubled forever.
and troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame and perish,
let them be put to shame and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the Most
at
High
the Most High
over all the
over
earth.
all the earth.
So be it.
So be it.
And the curse is, Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed are you, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth,
and all things living.
and all things living.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh
in
Shai,
the name of Yahweh Shai,
listen to us now,
listen to us now,
right now.
right now.
Send evils and curses,
The evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
and punishment and destruction
to the heathen
to the heathen
that speak against
that
us,
speak against us,
thy prophets,
thy prophets,
the teachers,
the teachers,
the princes,
princes,
the priests,
the priests,
the Israelite brothers,
the Israelite brothers,
and the school.
and the schools,
Send evils and curses,
and evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
and punishment
to
of Israel
that refuse to give to the school,
that refuse to give to the school,
force their riches,
force their riches
and enter into thy sanctuary.
to enter to thy sanctuary,
Send evils and curses,
send evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
and punishment and destruction
to the Edomites,
to the Edomites,
and the nations,
and the nations,
and their drug
and
dealers,
their drug dealers,
the court
the
system,
court system,
the prison
the
system,
prison system,
Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood,
all the governments of our
all
enemies,
the governments of our enemies,
Amalek synagogues and armies,
Amalek synagogues and armies,
Roman Catholic Church,
Roman Catholic Church,
the Pope,
the Pope,
Islam, Christianity,
Christianity,
Egyptology,
Egyptology,
militia,
militia,
Ku Klux Klan,
Ku Klux Klan,
Aryan Nation,
Aryan nations,
skinheads,
skinheads,
Posse Comitazi,
Komatazi,
the gay
the
movement,
gay movement,
the lesbian
the
movement,
lesbian movement,
spies,
spies,
workers of witchcraft,
workers of witchcraft,
NASA space programs,
NASA space programs,
Army,
Army,
Navy,
Navy,
Air Force,
Air Force,
Marines,
Marines,
Wall Street,
Wall Street,
open up the internet
open up the internet,
and the airways,
and the
cable access channels,
cable access channels,
and the radio channels,
and the radio channels,
convict the spirit
convict the spirit
of any of thy people
of any of thy people
that seek to stop us
that seek to stop us,
and bring swift destruction
and bring swift destruction
to all the heathen
to all the heathen
that stand in the way
that stand in the way,
or try to stop us
or try to stop us
from broadcasting your words
from broadcasting your word
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plague,
Let loose all the plague,
cause them to go to and fro
cause them to go to and fro
through the earth and consume them.
through the earth and consume them.
Let the plague shake
Let the plague shake
the house of the thief and the murderer,
the house of the thief and the murderer,
Let Yahweh shine.
Let your house shine.
Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers.
Come down with the flying saucers.
And punish all the heathen.
And punish all the heathen
that come up against us. As we speak thy word. Call it to be known by all. That it is the angels that have done it. Call it to be spread to the media. Throughout the whole world. Call them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you always. So be it. Well, take a seat. Just camera, 1 sec. What? Go on. Okay, start from Genesis 2. Go on. Go for it. Genesis chapter 2 and verse 1. وَيَيَّقْ لَوَى Hasham Yum Waha Arataza Wakala Tazawa Tazab Tazab Ba'am Wayakla Allah. Smoke. Sure, too much? No, it's still. Allah Hayam. Bayawam Hashab Ya'aya Mala Aka Thawa Asha Aisha Wayash Shabbath Bayawam Hashab Ya'aya Makala Mala'a Ka Thawa Asha Aisha. Verse 3. Wayabrak Allah Hayam Af Yawam Hashab Ya'aya Wayak Waya Kwadash Athawa Kaya Bawa Shabbath Makala Bala'a Kafawa Asha Bara'a Allah Hayam La'ai Shawath. Verse 4. Allah Thawa Lad Wath Hasham Yom Waha Arataza Bahab Ra'am Bayawam Aisha Wath Yahweh Allah Hayam Abataza Arataza Washam Yum. That's 5. Wakala Shayak Hasha Daha Toram, Yahweh, second, Yahayaha, Ba'a, Ratazar, Wakala, I.S.U.P.K, Hashada, Toram, Yatazam Mak, Kaya, La'a, Ham, Toya, Toya, Yahweh, Allah, Alahayim, Ilah, Ha'a, Ratazar, Wa'adam, Ayan, La'ibad, Af, Ha'a, Damar, Wa'ad, Ya'ila, Man, Ha'a, Ratazar, Waha, Shakwa, As, Kala, Panya, Ha'a, Damar, Yaya, Tazara, Yahweh, Allah, Alahayim, Af, Ha'adam, Ipa, Mana, Ha'a, Damar, Wayapak, Ba'a, Payawa, Nasha, Math, Kayayim, Waya, Haya, Ha'adam, Lana, Papash, Kaya. That's it.
Read that for me. So we read 7 verses in the Hebrew, Genesis 2 and 1. So we're going to read it in the English now.
Genesis 2 and verse 1. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all.
So again, the angels made the heaven, the earth, everything you see under the commands of the Lord, man.
Right.
With the blueprints from the Most High, man. And it was finished. How the Lord wanted it, it was done, man. How the wind blows, how the ocean is, how the sun rises and goes down. All that was done. Everything you see today was finished. It was created, complete. Keep it in.
And all the host of them.
And all the hosts, man. Hosts is another word for armies.
Right.
Host means armies. So when it says the hosts of heaven, it means the armies of heaven. You know, referring to the stars, you know, the stars and the quasars and what's in the sky, man. Keep it in.
Verse 2. And on the 7th day, the Most High ended his work.
And this word here ain't the Most High, Salakia. The word is Alahayim. On the 7th day, the angels, the powers ended their work, man. I mean, they ceased from their work. They stopped. And that's where we get the Sabbath day, man. These angels were what? Under orders, working. They was working, working for an employer, which is the Most High, man. Doing what he wants them to do. And on the 7th day, they stop doing for what they do, man. Likewise, the Sabbath day, we work for employers too, man. And that employer is supposed to give us a day off on Saturday, man. On the 7th day. Keep it in.
Which he had made, and he rested on the 7th day from all his work, which he made.
And the angels ceased, they rested on the 7th day from all the works, man. Look at that word rested, it means ceased, it means stopped. Don't mean they took a breather, had a drink, you know, got themselves together. It means they ceased, man.
Right.
They stopped from all their works. Everything was complete, man. Everything you see today was made in these 7 long periods, man. In these 7,000 years, man. Keep it in.
Verse 3. And the Alahayim blessed the 7th day, and the power blessed the 7th day, and sanctified it.
And the sanctified, they set it apart, man. Meaning 6 days of the week, you can do what you want, man. They're normal. But that 7th day, special, man. That's where everyone gets a day off, man. That's when we have the Sabbath service, man.
That's where everyone. What the Bible calls a holy convocation, man. Every man should come to the temple on the Sabbath day, man.
Right.
If you're not unclean, you it's a dead body or had sex with your wife the night before or whatever, man. You're supposed to come in here, man, and read the law, man. All the other days you can do what you want, man. You can go, you know, do what you want, watch football, play games. But on this day, you meant to come to the temple, man.
Right.
Come to the temple, give your sacrifice, read out of the law, man. They separate this day from any other day. They call it a holy convocation. A holy convocation is what? A holy gathering, a separate gathering.
Right.
Meaning what? The times when you gather to play cards, man. The times when you gather to play snooker and pool and laugh and joke with the man, then there's this gathering, man, which is separate from all the other gatherings, man. Keep reading.
Because that in it he had rested from all his work.
And they made this day special. Why? Because this day marked the day when the heaven and earth was created, man. And all the hosts of heaven ceased from their work, man. And that's the reason why they set this day apart, man. Keep reading.
Which the power created and made. Verse 4. These are the generations of the heavens and of the earth.
Keep reading.
When they were created.
And that's going back into the earth when it was created, the generations. Keep reading.
And in the day that the Most High power made the earth and the heavens.
And why is it saying that God made the heaven and the earth? God didn't do it himself, but under his instruction, it was built, man.
Right.
Like what I said before, people say, yeah, because Barack Obama found Saddam Hussein, man. Was it Bin Laden or Saddam Hussein? One of them, anyway. And Barack didn't find him himself, but under his orders, the troops found him, man.
Right.
Therefore, he gets to glory. And likewise, the Lord made it white because it was all his idea, man. It was all his blueprint, man. The angels was workers working for him, man. Keep reading.
Verse 5. And every plant of the field before it was in the earth.
And every plant of the field, man. The sun, the moon, everything. This is the generations of the earth, man. Keep reading.
And every herb of the field before it grew. For the Most High power had not caused it to rain upon the earth.
And at this time, it didn't rain upon the earth, man. There was a dew. The Bible says the dew. A dew is water anyway,
right?
But in like a gas form.
Right.
It's like a gas form. If you touch it, it's wet. But it's not water though. You know what I mean? But it is wet when you touch it, and that would water the plants at that time. Keep reading. And
there was not a man to till the ground.
Keep reading.
Verse 6. But there went up a mist from the earth and watered the whole face of the earth.
And that's how it's watered.
The face of the ground.
Today it rains, and that's how you know the grass grows. Back then it was like dew and mist, man, and watered the whole ground. Keep reading.
Verse 7. And the Most High Yahweh formed man of the dust of the ground.
And the Bible said, talking about Adam now, the Lord formed Adam from the dust of the ground. And come to scripture breakdown class on Thursday, man. Captain Parasha will show you that he's not talking that man is made from the earth.
Right.
I know what people saying, yeah, but the same components in man is in the earth. Like man got iron, and the earth is iron. Man has zinc, which is true, man. And the Bible said we do turn back to dust, but this ain't talking about that, man. This is talking about Adam's spiritual birth, man.
Right.
The Lord made Adam from the dust of the ground. It's not talking about dirt, man. It said the dust of the ground. Didn't say soil. Christians say, yeah, Adam was made from the soil. That didn't say that. It said the dust. What dust is? We look on the shelf. The dust on there, man, that ain't dirt. It's different from the dust of the ground, man. Adam was made from dust. Meaning what? When people say, you know what? Dust yourself off, man. Get up from the dust, man. It means you're in a low state. Adam was in a low state. It was a man eating what he wants, living how he wants, having sex with what he wants, man. And the Lord raised him up from there, man, and gave him laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Now Adam has sex with what? A woman who the Lord said he can have sex with. Now Adam eats what? What the Lord said he can eat. Adam wears what? What the Lord says he can eat, man. That's what it means by raising him out of the dust. Every other nation, if you're not in his school, you're not in these I.S.U.P.K schools all over the globe, you're in the dust, man. And when you come in these schools and fix your life, you've been raised out of the dust, man. You're no longer in the dust. That's what it's talking about. Keep reading.
And breathed into him, into his nostrils, the breath of life.
And the Lord gave him the breath of life, man. He's not talking about he didn't give him CPR, man. Didn't give him mouth to mouth, man. He gave him the commandments. That's how black people talk, man. You know, like imagine if you're a black man and you wasn't doing so good before you met me, man. And I put you on, and then all of a sudden you start acting still. What do I say? Listen, I made you, man.
Right.
Nigga, I made you. I didn't make you. I didn't form you. But I put you on. That's what it means. The Lord formed him. The Lord made him. Before that, he was a brother do what he wants to do, man. I made him, man. You know, the tune, you're probably too young for grime, man. DWE said it. We built this ourselves. Nobody made us. Of course, someone made him. It means like nobody made me. Nobody put me on, man. That's what the Lord made him. Before that, Adam wasn't made, man.
That's right.
He would do what he wants. The Lord fixed him up, man. Let me people say, fix up. They don't mean get a screwdriver and fix yourself, man. They mean get yourself together, man. Keep it in.
And man became a living soul.
And man became a living soul. Adam became alive, man.
Right.
Because before he wasn't living. He wasn't living, eating what he wants to eat, having sex. He was living how everyone else was living, man. And the Lord gave him rules. What's the old Greek saying, man? Saying rules are what separates us from what? The animals, man.
Right.
And Adam was living like an animal, and the Lord breathed into him, gave him the commandments, man. And the commandments is life. Now he's truly living, man. Any more on that? You think 7?
That's it.
So 8 to 14, yeah?
Okay.
YAHANNA, Alahayam, Athar, Nakar, YAHANNA, Haka, YAHANNA, Haba, Hama, Ashar, Athar, Bathaba, Wa'aba, Alahayam, Raka, Al Ha'arataza, Waya Shakawa, Hamayam. Oh man, reading, you know. Wayalak, Athar, Hayana, Ma'athawa, Laka, Awaf, Hakwa, Sakaha, Kwalawa, Hamayam, Ma'al, Panya, Ha'adama, Wala'a, Mataza'af, Hayano, Haya, Sakya, Hayawana, Manawak, Lakap, Ragala, Wathashab, Alayawa, Al, Hathaba, Kaya, Mayam, Al, Panya, Kal, Ha'arataza, Waya, Shalak, Yadayawa, Wayakoka, Wayaba, Atha, Alayawa, Al, Hathaba, Wayakal, Aid, Shaba'if, Yamayam, Akarium, Wayasap, Shalak, Atha, Hayana, Man, Hathaba, Thaba'a, Alayawa, Hawana, La'aitha, Irab, Wahanna, Ila, Zayaf, Tarap, Na, Bapaya, Wa, Da'ai, Nakar, Kaya, Kwalawa, Hamayam, Ma'al, Ha'arataza, Wa, Yayakal, Iwad, Shabaitha, Yamayam, Akarium, Waya Shalak, Atha, Hayawana, Wala'a, Yasapa, Yashab, Alayawa, Iwad, Wayahaya, Ba'a, Katha, Washasha, Ma'awaf, Shana, Bara, Bara, Ashwan, Ba'akad, Lakadash, Karabawa, Hamayam, Ma'al, Ha'arataza, Wayasap, Nakar, Athar, Makasa, Hathaba, Wayara, Wahaba, Karakabwa, Panya, Ha'adama, Wabakadash, Hashanya, Bashar, Ba'aiha, Wa'ai Shirayim, Yawam, Lakadash, Yabasha, Ba'arataza. Read that 7 in the English.
Cool. Verse 14. Suck it. Verse 8. And the Most High Power planted a garden eastward in Eden.
So it's talking about the land of Eden, which Christians think is a historical land, man. Again, come to scripture breakdown class. The Garden of Eden is not talking about a physical garden, man.
Right.
Talking about a land, a country, which is the same fertile crescent, the same land that everyone's fighting for today, man. In the Middle East, man, which they call Jerusalem, man. And the Lord put a garden there, man. Keep it in.
And there he put the man whom he had formed.
And there, the Lord put the man who had formed, the man that he made and fixed up, put him in that good land, man.
Right.
Everybody else couldn't. Guess what? The same thing happened in Exodus. The people who the Lord formed, he took them out of Egypt and put them where? In that garden, man. The people who the Lord formed, he always puts in that garden, man. In that country. The Lord wants his chosen in that country. The Lord wants Adam in that country, man. Keep it in.
Verse 9. And out of the ground made the Most High to grow every tree that is pleasant to the sight and good for food, and the tree of life also in the midst of the garden.
And round about the garden was many different philosophies, man. The tree of life, that's the tree we live from, man. And there was many different people around Adam trying to, persuade him from going against God, man. Likewise today, man, we got many people trying to persuade us, the Islam, the Christians, all these philosophies trying to pull us out, man. But then right here, we got the tree of life, man. And this is the only tree that we can eat from in the I.S.U.P.K, man. We can't eat from the tree of Islam. We can't eat from the tree of Egyptology.
Right.
Only from the tree that gives you life, man. Keep it in.
And the tree of knowledge of good and evil.
Keep it in.
Verse 10. And a river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from thence it was parted and became into 4 heads. Verse 11. The name of the first is Pison.
And this is how you know it's talking about Jerusalem, man,
right,
or Israel, man. Get yourself a map, man, and find yourself these 4 rivers. Find where these 4 rivers meet, man. And you'll find out that they meet in the Middle East.
Right.
And the land we should call Jerusalem today is not what the Bible called Jerusalem, man. It's much bigger, man. They're fighting for a little piece that connects America to Africa, some shit like that. Nah, man. The real land, it goes way down, man. Takes parts of Iraq and stuff, innit? Way bigger, man. What the laws we should have is way bigger than what they're fighting for right now. Right. Keep it in.
That is it which compasseth the whole land of Havilah, where there is gold.
And this ain't a scripture breakdown class, but your own time, go listen, get yourself one of these, man.
Right.
It's like it's falling apart, man. Get yourself a Bible dictionary, man. Shit. In India, I got all the maps, everything you need to know. Go look at the maps. Go look at the land of Havana, man.
Right.
Start looking at porn, man, and research where Havana is, man. It's there, man. The map, all the ancient names of lands are there. You can find out, black man, where your land is, man. Whenever you're in England feeling down, talking about I ain't got no land, man. Look at where you're gonna be ruling them. I feel proud, man. Oh, yeah, man, it's gonna be me, man. Look at all this, man. Look at the small island of England. Then look at what you're gonna rule, man. Trust me, it'll make you smile, man.
Right.
Keep it in.
Come on. Verse 12. And the gold of that land is good.
And the gold of that land is good. Where our land is, there's gold there, man. There's gold there. That's where we come from. They don't gold in England. Oh, there is. You know why? Because it's stolen from other lands, man. So like, yeah, sorry. There's loads of gold. England is full of gold, man, because it's stolen, man. Right. Stolen from other places. And look where we live, man. Look at the Bible dictionary. Find out where we live. Nice and hot and sunny, man.
Right.
Ain't like England, dark and gloomy, always raining, and no gold. Listen, England don't grow nothing but potatoes, man. And potatoes ain't even indigenous to this land either, man.
Right.
They went to America and did what? Stole it, man.
That's right.
Listen, a man by the name of Sir Walter Raleigh, man, who went to America in the 1600s, man, stole potatoes from America, man, and brought it back to England. Keep it.
And there is bdellium and the onyx stone.
Onyx and bdellium. Come on, look at all these fine stones, man. These fine jewels and rocks. You can't find it in England, man. You know, England's known for timber wood. It's wood, you know. Famous for wood shit. Fucking that's wood. There's trees everywhere, man. But hey, keep it in.
Come. Verse 13. And the name of the second river is Gihon.
The Gihon.
Gihon. the same is that compassive the whole land of Ethiopia.
See that there? The whole land of Ethiopia, man.
Right.
Just you'll find out where these rivers, the same river that is in Ethiopia, when that meets with the what's the other river before that?
Havala.
When you see the Havana mixed with the touch the Gihan, and there's two more, that's where you know where your land runs from, man.
Right.
Keep it in.
Verse 14. And the name of the third river is Hadakel. That is it which goeth toward the east of Assyria. And the fourth river is Euphrates, verse in the 14. That's it. Euphrates.
And when you find out where these rivers link, man, you find out, black man, that's your homeland right there, man.
Right.
That's your homeland right there, man. But again, they don't teach this, man. You think you're British because you got what's called a red book. You think you're British because that's what they put on your passport, man. Listen, we got a bigger land than theirs, man.
Right.
12 families that live in that land, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Black faces on that money, man. Black faces in the House of Parliament, man. In the White House and House of Commons and House of Lords, man. In 10 Downing Street, man. We got our own land, man. But what's the problem? We've been too comfortable living in theirs, man. Give me 7 verses real quick. Let me wrap up.
Okay, Genesis 2:15, the Hebrew. Waya kwak. It's like a Waya kwaka Yahweh Allah Hayim Af Ha'adam Wayan Naka Hawa Bagun I done la I Bada Wala Sham Mara. Verse 16. Waya Tazawa Yahweh Allah Alahayim Ila Ha'adam La'ama Makala Aitaza Hagan Akala Kala 17. Wamai Tazawa Taza. Okay. Wamai Taza Hadaifa Tawab Wabai La'a Fa'a Kala Mama Nawa Kaya Bayawam Aka Laka Mama Nawa Mawaf Famai Waf 18. Waya Amar Yahweh Allah Alahayim La'a Tawab Haya Waf Ha'adam Laba Dawa Aisha Lawa Aiza Kana Gadawa 19. Waya Tazawar Yahweh Allah Hayam Mana Ha'a Dama Kala Kayaf Hashada Wa'af Kala Wapa Hashamiyam Wayaba'a Allah Ha'a Lahadama Lara'a Waf Maha. It's like it. Maha Yakwa Ra'ah, Nawah, Wakala, Ashar, Yaquar, Ra'ah, Nawah, Ha'adamah, Ha'adam, something like it, Napash, Shamawa, Kaya, Hawa, Hawa'ah, like it, Hawa'ah, 20. Wayak, Ra'ah, Ha'ad, Lahadam, Shamawath, Lakala, Haba, Hayama, Wala I.W.P, Hashamayam, Walak, La, Kayath, Hashadama, Hashada, Waladama, La'a, Mataza'a, Izar, Kana, Gadawa, and the last one.
21, yeah?
Yeah, last one. Wayapala, Yahweh, Allah, Hayam, Tharadama, Ilah, Ha'adam, Wayashan, Washakwak, Hakath, Matazah, La'af, Yawa, Wayasagar, Bashar, Fakar, Fana, and that's it. It's 21.
All right, so let's read for that because we're running on low on time.
Verse 15. And the Most High took the man and put him into the Garden of Eden.
The Lord put him in the land, same way the Lord put us in the land and will put us back in the land. Keep reading.
To dress it and to keep it.
Keep reading.
Verse 16. And the Most High commanded the man, saying, of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat.
Again, scripture breakdown class. This whole first 2 chapters of Genesis is not something that you can pick up and read, man. It has to be broken down, man.
Right.
It's written in slang and hip talk, man. So this is an old story of how we first lost the kingdom, man. And we passed down to our children, and this is how it was written down. Talks about serpents that's talking and so forth. It's not all little, man. And it's talking about knowledge. Adam could learn anything in the garden, man, but there's some things he couldn't learn, man.
Right.
Like we can do a lot of things in the truth, man. There's some things we can't do.
Right.
That's what it's talking about. Keep reading.
Verse 17. But of the tree of knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat of it.
The Lord said, don't learn from it, man. Eating means to learn from, man. When you read the Bible, it says the Lord told Ezekiel to what? Eat a scroll, man.
Right.
You can't eat paper. It means to eat, digest it, learn it, man.
That's right.
You did GCSEs in school, right? And they had a book, that you would learn from to prepare yourself for your GCSEs. I guess what it was called, man? Your GCSE bite size, man. You remember that? Had a picture of like a piranha fish eating books. It's called bite size, man. When you ingest something, digest something, it means you're learning, man.
Right.
Loads of things Adam could learn, but guess what? He couldn't learn to read the Quran, man. He wasn't allowed to learn Arabic, man. He wasn't allowed to learn to dye his beard red, man. He wasn't allowed to do that, man. He wasn't allowed to learn about being a homosexual.
Right.
Those things he couldn't learn from. Keep reading.
For in the day that thou eatest thereof, thou shalt surely die.
And we know when you start keeping the commandments, the Lord says you're dead, man. You're not living, man. He didn't talk about he'll physically die. How do we know? Because Adam lived to what, 900 years old, man.
Right.
After he sinned, after he disobeyed the Most High, man. Keep reading.
For the Most High power said, it is not good that a man should be alone.
And the Lord said it's not good that this man should be alone, man. Every man needs a woman, man.
Right.
At this time, Adam didn't have no woman. You know what I mean? He's chosen. You got the laws, statutes, and commandments, but you got no woman, man. Every man needs a woman. So luck, yeah. Keep reading.
I will make him and help meet for him.
And the Lord said, I'm gonna get him a woman. I'm gonna get a woman good for him, man. A woman that won't give him no lip. A woman that won't fight against him. That won't put him on child support. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get a woman meet for him, good for him, man. Keep reading.
Verse 19. And out of the ground of the Most High formed every beast of the field So okay, yeah, come on. Out of the ground, every beast of the field and every fowl of the air, and brought them unto Adam.
And the Lord is talking about Adam, who made the Hebrew language, man. Adam made the Hebrew language out of things he saw, man. Animals he saw. Well, what's the ah? The ah is the bull's head. What's it? The ox head. That's how Adam got it, man. He used it from seeing oxes. That's what it means by out of every living thing, man. The Lord brought it to him and he made written language, man. Before that, no one had written language, man. To pass a message on, people would memorize the message and run 100 miles and pass the message on. And by the time they get there, the message has been distorted, man. It's been lost. Remember when we used to play Chinese Whispers? And it's also fucked up. And Adam thought, you know what? How about I start a written language, man? That way the message don't change. That's what it's talking about right here, man. But again, you don't believe us. Come to scripture breakdown class, man. You'll learn it, man. Keep it in.
To see what he would call them.
And Adam, he named Adam like the A or the A, that the ox head, man. Adam made that. The Lord see what he would call them. And Adam made words and stuff in the language out of things he saw, man. The Ba is from what? The tent. The Ga from the camel and so forth, man. And that's how he made his written language, man. The word I.S.U.P.K or general comes from the word ox. Because ox is strong and powerful, man.
That's right.
I.S.U.P.K, that's where it comes from. And that's what Adam did, man. The word angry comes from the word nose. Just nose. Adam used what the bull's nose to symbolize anger, man. When the bull's angry, his nose flares, dust comes out of his nose. That's what it means, man. Keep it in.
And whatsoever Adam called every living creature, that was the name thereof.
And that was it, man. Adam made the Hebrew language and the Lord said, yeah, I'm fine with that, man.
Right.
That was the first written language known on the face of the earth, man. Keep it in.
Verse 20. And Adam gave names to all the cattle and the fowl of the air, and to every beast of the field. But for Adam, there was not found an helpmeet for him.
But for Adam doing all this work, man, doing the work of the Lord, but he ain't got no woman, man, alone. Keep it in.
Verse 21. And the Most High Power caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam.
Now there you go, man. I mean, Adam wasn't aware of this. He wasn't sleeping. He wasn't under anesthetic. That's what Christians say. The Lord put the mask on him, put him under anesthetic and cut him open. Now, man. Being asleep, this means he wasn't. This was something he wasn't planning on doing.
Right.
Meaning, what had Adam been awake, he would have done this. Keep it in.
And he slept and took one of his ribs.
And the Lord took a family member of Adam, while Adam wasn't expecting it. Adam had sex with one of his cousins, man, which isn't unlawful, man. Meaning, what if Adam was awake, he would have done that, man.
Right.
He probably would have sex with one of his white women or something. But you know how life is, man. He's probably he's talking and meet a woman. She's okay. She comes to your house to Netflix and chill, and before you know it, you both are married, man.
Right.
That's what it meant by Adam was sleeping. Meaning he wasn't aware of it, man. He didn't know. This is not what he intended to do, man. But keep it in.
And closed up the flesh instead thereof.
And the Lord took a rib, a family member from Adam, and closed up the flesh thereof, man. Closed it back, meaning what? Adam can't have sex with no other nation but this rib, man.
Right.
He can't have sex with white women, Chinese women. The Lord locked that off, man. Separated Adam from all other nations. That's what it means by close up the flesh, man. Keep it in.
Oh, no,
that was it, yeah? All right, with that, is in line at the moment? Okay. We go to all the brothers, man. You got brother from Bricks in there, man. Give the number a call, man. All right, shalom. With that, we're going to pray out with the prayers. I'll be here again next week. Shalom, blood horn.
Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Padash, I.S.U.P.K, Yahawah, Malakov, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, I.S.U.P.K, Ba'arataza, Kawah, I.S.U.P.K, Bashamayim, Lakab, Kal Yawam, Wasalakinawa, Kawa Basalakinawa, Wala Sabiya Ainawa, Wanasaya one, Above, Awashinawa, Mayan, right, Kaya, Lakab, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahapara, I will love you, oh man, in the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven, give us this day, our daily bread, and forgive us our debt, as we forgive our debtors, forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil.
For
thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
And the prayer of the Hakak. But Yahweh. Ba'Hashem Yahawashi. Baba Kashar. The Thundernow. Hakak. Lara Pa'ar. Makala. Wakal Madawa. Hakak. Latahar. Hamatazarayim. Hakak. Lahapiyim. Hamathiyim. Hakak. Arakawaf. Hatama Allah. The Garishon. Ba'Hashem Yahawashi. The water. Amen.
And in the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahawashi. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahawashi. Thank you. So be it.
And the blessings. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahawashi. Wa Mayaka Allah. Wa Alahayim. Matah Zabiya Allah Yahanna. Ha Alawapiyim. Ha Saranyim. Ha Kotazayayim. Ha Kayayim. Wa Akwasiyim. Yahweh. Ba'Hashem Yahawashi. Water.
Amen. And in the English, bless you, Yahweh. And Yahawashi. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General YAHANNA. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahawashi. Thank you. So be it.
Psalm 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'a Ayanya. Al-Hahayim. Ma'ayan. Yaba'a. Isaiah. Ma'ay. Yahweh. I.S.U.P.K. Shemayim. Wa'aratazah. Al-Yathan. Lamawat. Regalka. Al-Yanawam. Shemaka. Hanala'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayashan. Shemawa. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shemaka. Yahweh. Tazaka. Al-Yad. Yamyadka. Yawamam. Hashamash. Ayakayaka. Wayarak. Balayala. Yahweh. Yashamaka. Makal Rai. Yashama. Afna Pashka. Yahweh. Yashama. Tazawaf. Tazafka. Wabawaka. Ma'aisa. I will love. Amen. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes. Unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee. Will not slumber. Behold. He that keepeth Israel. Shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is the shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. And even forevermore. So be it. And Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. Al-Damayalaka. Al-Thakarash. Al-Thashakwat. Kayahana. Awabyaka. Yahamayawan. Ra'ash. Al-Makar. Ya'aramwa. Sawadah. ويعيتز الوار
ويعيتز الوار
عيتزاب وانكا
Altazapa Wanyaka,
أماوى
Amawa,
يكاوى
Yakawa,
ونكاكدم
Wanyakakidum,
مغايا
Magaya,
ولا يسكا
Waya Yazaka,
شم يشعر
Sham Yasha Allah,
أودا
Awada,
كيا
Kaya,
نوعيتز الوار
now Aitas a war,
لبا
Laba,
يكدوى
Yakadwa,
أو يكا
Al Yaka,
بارياف
Vayaf,
يكا يرسكا
Yarafka,
يكرسوا
Yakarafwa,
أهلا
you got
أهاليا
let me see. Yeah. Oh, Ahalia.
أهاليا
Ahalia,
أهاليا أدوام
Adawa,
ويشب عليهم
Wayashama Alayam,
يشبيا
Yashabya,
تزوار
Tazawa,
قم أشوار
Gum Ashawa,
نلوا
Nalawa,
أيمام
Imam,
حيوان
Hayawa,
زرواي
Zawai,
لبان يلوات
Labanya Lawat,
سلا
Salah,
عشالهم
Aishalaham,
كماديم
Kamadyan,
كيا سرا
Kaya Sarah,
كيابيان
Kayabyan,
بدكار
Badakar,
كياشوان
Kayashwan,
نشمدوا
Nashamadwa,
بياندرا
Bayandara,
حيوان
Hayawa,
لمان
Laman,
لأدما
La Adama,
شيطموا
Shayatamwa,
ندا يب موا
Nadar Yabmawa,
كأيرا
Ka'ira,
وكتزا
Wakataza,
وكتزبا
Wakatazaba,
وكتزبا
Wakatazabak,
وكتزا مناي
Wakataza Manai,
كان نسايا تموا
Kaula Sayakamwa,
أشا
Asha,
أماوا
Amawa,
نيرشا
Nayarasha,
لناوا
Linawa,
نعوا
Na'awa,
على حيم
Ala Hayam,
على حيم
Ala Haya,
شايا تموا
Shayatamwa,
كغاغلا
Kagagala,
ككواش
Kwash,
لبانيا ركا
Lapanya Raka,
كأش
Ka'ash,
فبأيرا
Tabaayara,
كلابا
Wa Kalaba,
صلحات
Talahat,
هلا رايم
Hayam,
هايم كان سيدقما
Tabadatma,
بس أيركا
Basa Iraka,
وبساو وباسكا
Wabasawa Pafka,
فبالهم
Tabalaham,
ملأ
Mala'a,
ويبال بانيهم
Panyaham,
كلاون
Kwalawan,
ويباشكا
Wayabashka,
شمكا
Shamka,
يهاو
Yahawa,
يباشوا
Yabashwa,
ويا بلاوة
Wayaba Awa,
أي ده أي وكار ويا كباوة
Waya Kapawa,
ويا أبدوة
Waya Abadga,
ويا دوا
Waya Dawa,
كيا أثا
Kaya Ata,
شمكا
Shamka,
يهاو
Yahawa,
لبادكا
Labadka,
أي وان
All you want,
أو كا أراتزا
Alcohol Arataza,
Oh,
modern English. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh.
keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace,
Hold not thy peace,
and be not still, Yahweh.
and be not still, Yahweh.
For lo,
thine
enemies make it tumult,
thine enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up their head.
have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and have consulted against
and have consulted against
thy hidden one.
thine hidden ones.
They have said,
Come,
and let us cut them up
and let us cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation,
that the name of Israel
the name of Israel
may be no more in
may
remembrance.
be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee,
They are confederate against thee,
the tabernacles of
the
Edom,
tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab,
of Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Gabor and Ammon,
Baal and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the
the
Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher also is joined with them.
Ashur also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Selah,
Salah,
do unto them,
do unto them,
and unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kison,
at the brook of Kison,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like Oreb,
and like Zayir.
and like Zayir.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes as the bar,
all their princes as the bar,
and as Zalmunna,
and as Zalmunna,
who said, let us take to ourselves
the
houses of God in possession.
houses of God in possession.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth the wood,
as the fire burneth for wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
and
make them afraid with thy storm.
make them afraid of thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
that
they may seek thy name, O Yahweh.
they may seek thy name, O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded,
and
troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish,
Let them be put to shame and perish,
that men may know
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
are the Most High, over all the earth.
over all the earth.
So be it.
So be it.
And the curses, blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed are you, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth,
and all things living.
and all things living.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh
in
Shai,
the name of Yahweh,
listen to us now,
listen to us now,
right now. Send evils and curses,
and evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
and punishment and destruction
to the heathen
that
speak against us,
speak against us,
thy prophets,
thy prophets,
the teachers,
the
princes,
princes,
the priests,
the priests,
the Israelite
the
brothers,
Israelite brothers,
and the school. Send evils and curses,
Send evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
and punishment and destruction
to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure
and shake loose the treasure
of the rich of Israel,
that
refuse to give to the school,
refuse to give to the school,
force their riches
to
enter into thy sanctuary.
enter into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses,
Send evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
to
the Edomites, and the nations, and their drug dealers, the prison, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Posse Comitazi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet, and the airways, the cable access channels, and the radio channels, convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way, or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai, Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers, and punish all the heathen that come up against us, as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media, throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you always. So be it.
Bless Israel, Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Barak
Barakanawa.
Wa Yasha'ala.
Wahabayah. Sapaya.
Barak
Rapah.
Magan
Hagan. Golden family.
All Israel.
Ba'ashem
Shai.
Yahweh Shai. For water. Amen.
Okay. And what we said was, Lord, in the name of Jesus, bless us and Israel and the school. Bless and heal and shield and protect all our loved ones. In the name of Yahushua Christ, thank you, so be it.
So then with that,